Hello everybody, this is Caroline at Create Your Future. Welcome to our channel. It is, as always, so good to be here and talk to you guys. All right, so we have in the box below all kind of information. We have the link for the free course that Amanda wrote. It's amazing. I really recommend for those of you who don't have it yet to click on it. It's free and we will email it to you. It is called How to Identify Your Blocks and Manifest Anything Fast. Now, what else do we have? The links for the website where you can find the one-on-one coaching with me, regular coaching. You can find the sessions where we do hypnotherapy. Again, if you are new, I will just explain quickly. So the hypnotherapy, you must at least have one session with me first because I'm going to write a script just for you and I need to know what we're talking about, right? And I need to know what you want. Everybody's different. So we have one session, then my homework is to write the script for you. And then we meet again, another session, and I'm not gonna email you, it's not pre-recorded, it's something that we do together live during a call like this, a video call. And then also you have you can buy the pre-recorded hypnosis, which are still on sale, 50% off with the code SAVE50, SAVE50, and all the affirmation tracks. Lots and lots of titles on all kind of topics. Check them out on the website. Okay. So on this channel, we talk about law of assumption. We talk about how to manifest our specific person. We talk about how to manifest anything that you want. Actually, you want to manifest a new home, you want to manifest a new job, you want to manifest success in your exams at school, you want to manifest a better relationship with your parents, with your co-workers, you want to manifest a better job. You know, we are here to talk about manifestation, law of assumption. We are here to help you out. We give everything you need to know in our videos, but if you need extra help, it's good to have a different perspective when we do the one-on-one coaching. So yeah, if that's what you want, we do offer that service. What I am going to read now is a question from a viewer, subscriber, and this person says, so I'm going to read it and then we are going to talk about it. It's a woman and she has had no communication with her specific person for a couple of months. And it's tough because they're in a long distance relationship. They're quite far away from each other. And she wants to know, what conversation should we have then? How should I react? What should I be talking about when finally I have another call with my specific person? Okay, yeah, that's a good question. So specific person is far away and it's not easy to be in touch. And as a matter of fact, this time around, 2 months went by without communication. So yes, I can see how this is frustrating, how this can, give birth to all kind of insecurities, feelings of neglect and rejection and worry, of course. So what I would say, since everything comes from you, I know you want communication and you want to talk to your SP and you don't want those long gaps to occur in between phone calls. So that's very frustrating. I get it. But unfortunately, since that's a projection from your consciousness, it comes from you. So what has happened, what is going on within you that created this situation, this what we could call also circumstance, which is unpleasant. It could be a number of things, but you want to know what kind of talk you'll have and how you need to react. Before you do any of this, I need you to do an internal work. All right, I need to, because you can't come to the conversation or the phone call when it finally happens. You can't come with that energy that you have right now, because right now you're in waiting mode, and with, on top of everything, those feelings that I just mentioned, feeling neglected, rejected, not being prioritized. I mean, it doesn't make any sense if that specific person is madly crazy in love with you, if that person is craving you, if that person is thinking about you all day, all night. You're the first person specific persons think about when they wake up, and you're the last person they think about when they go to sleep. Then yeah, they would be, you know, dying to talk to you. They would want to write to you all the time or call you all the time. So if that's not happening, you know, you got this energy within that we need to shift before you have any type of conversation. So we have to face it, always face it, face the situation, and then rewrite the story. Okay, now before we write the story, we can look into, and that's why coaching is so helpful, because, you know, you have an outsider giving you insight of what it could be. So what could it be? What beliefs do you have deep down, unconsciously, probably, that this, you know, this is not happening. You're not chosen, because right now you're not a priority. You're not chosen. What are you thinking about? What, you know, during this time of no communication, this time of silence, be honest, and what thoughts go through your mind. Because there's something going on, right? There's something where there might be a deep down belief that you're never chosen. There's a belief that SP is not in love with you. Maybe there's a belief that there's a third party, and maybe your fear of a third party now is keeping him away. Maybe you have an assumption that SP is a very poor communicator. Maybe there is an assumption that, you know, there are other people involved, not necessarily a romantic third party involved. Maybe you have made up excuses for your specific person, you know, giving him reason as of why he can't call you. Oh, he's too busy. He's got to do this. He's got to do that. Well, why? Why are you giving him excuses? You're creating a scenario where now he's too busy for you. No, that's something that we need to change, if that might be it, right? So we look into those things, you know, and also you may question. So what might you be questioning? I don't know. I haven't talked to you, so I'm assuming, because that very often happens with my clients. They question the silence. They question why. What did I do? What does he think about, or she thinks about me? You know, maybe I've done something to upset them. All those questions, what you might fail to understand is that they are actually affirmations, and they are a story you're creating, and it's being pushed out. And the result is more silence, or a longer period of time until the next phone call comes. So, you know, you don't question anything. You just remind yourself, my thoughts create my mental diet. Who am I? I'm a priority. Okay, and you may have a very good self-concept, but an assumption that maybe SP is undecided, is still hesitating, or still not sure, or still dealing with his baggage. Whatever it is, you know, there is a story, there are beliefs, there are assumptions, there are thoughts, there are questions in form of thoughts, of course, somewhere in you, which create your state of you being the person who waits, of you being the person who's not yet in this full-on committed exclusive relationship. That's what it comes down to, you know. And how do you know? Well, you just look at your 3D reality, because your 3D reality, since it's being pushed out, it's you pushed out, right? It's a reflection, a mirror from your consciousness, your mind. So of course, that's what it's inside of you. If you're holding the truth, and if you're embodying the state of the person who is 1,000,000% in the relationship, the person who has a fluid, honest, amazing communication daily with your specific person, whether it's in person or long distance on the phone, right? If that was the state you were claiming, then that's what you would get in your 3D reality. So since that's not what you have, then I know that there's a lot going on inside of you. Now, what exactly is going on inside of you? I can't know like this. You can search yourself, you can do the work. It's doable, of course, or you can get coaching and then we'll help you through this, you know. But also, when such a scenario happened, I'd like to ask the question, in all honesty, and I know you want to be with that specific person, and I know you're very sad that that specific person is not calling you and there's this silence. Do you truly believe? Do you honestly, deep down, truly believe that this person is right for you? Can you imagine this specific person in your life as your partner, as your spouse? How, and these are the questions that I want you to ask yourself. How do you fit this person in your life? Maybe with your family, your community. Because sometimes we want something very badly. You know, we may say, yeah, I want this specific person. I know, boom. I mean, there's nothing to discuss. I want this person. But you also may know deep down, this person is wrong for you. You may know that once you are together in this relationship, you hold the belief that life will be more difficult for you. And if that's the case, the subconscious mind always protects you. So the reality that you're going to get is the one that benefits you the most, which is, well, I'm going to protect you, little one, because indeed, if you're with this person, you know it's going to hurt you, or you're not going to be satisfied with the life that you will have. So I'm protecting you. I'm keeping this person away. That happens too. It doesn't have to be that way. But, you know, that's a fair question to ask yourself, because I've seen many people say to me, well, you know what? Yeah, I want, like, I had a girl, like, she was like, yeah, I want that guy. I want to marry that guy. Okay. Now, how is it going to look like once you're married together to him? And she said, well, it's going to be challenging because we don't have the same religion, so I'm going to have conflict with his family. We don't exactly have the same lifestyle, so I'm going to have to give up some of my hobbies. And then he does not like dogs, and I really want a dog. So now you see, once you get what you want, because you want the person and you want to get that person, I get it. But there are instances, and I've seen that, where the person then knows that having the relationship is actually not going to be the ideal relationship, not the way they have created right now in their mind, not the way they believe and assume the other person to be, or the family of this other person to be. So then at that point, you can see why there's a gap. You can see why there is a wait time. You can see why there's a delay getting your specific person. So I want you to ask yourself all those questions and be honest and say, all right, yes, I want this person, definitely. And how is my life going to look like with this person? If you can envision it beautiful, yes, go for it, continue. But then now you have to look at the other things. So why isn't it happening? Well, what kind of assumptions and beliefs you have? What kind of excuses you make for this person? What kind of doubts and fears do you have around this person being, let's say here in this case, long distance? What is your specific person doing and with whom? And do you have fear of a third party? And, you know, all those things. So there's a lot of questions you have to ask, but you don't ask a specific person, you ask yourself. Okay, that is like a big internal work that you have to do. Then you recreate the story, the one that suits you. And once you feel confident, then, you know, when you have that level of confidence and then SP calls you and now you're back in touch, now it is safe to ask the questions if you want to still ask them. But often it's not even necessary because you know the answer. You created it, right? And all the answers will be coming from your insecurities or your beliefs and assumptions, the old ones from the old story. So once you recreate yourself with that confidence, you are going to enter the conversation with the same energy of confidence. Like, well, yeah, I'm in love with my specific person loves me, we are back in contact because now we're making concrete plans for our relationship. So if that's the case and now the conversation is normal and fluid, why would you revisit, you know, like old garbage? Because the old story is garbage, because it's full of insecurities, it's full of fear and doubt, you know. Don't take it any other way than that. So it might not be necessary to discuss anything. And so the attitude when the conversation comes, because you're going to prep yourself first, it's going to be normal and fluid. How would you talk to me if you called me on the phone? How would you talk to your best friend? You see? With confidence, and it's going to be fluid and normal. That's how you're going to approach that conversation. So let's see, what else did you say? How should I react? Well, you don't react. You don't react because you're reacting to you would be reacting to the old story. We don't want to do that. So there's nothing to react about except that go with the flow of love, because now you are confident that this relationship is a green light, and the two of you are on the same page, and you're now making plans for the future together. And in your case, SP coming to your country or whatever, wherever you want to be, but to be in the same geographical, area. How should I be talking? Like you would with your best friend. Normal, fluid, relaxed, confident. And that's it. I think I've answered your question. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. As always, I love you. Thank you for sharing our videos with your friends and family members. Thank you for subscribing. And please continue to send me questions. I really love them. I enjoy them. I enjoy answering them. All right, have a great week. Bye.